Okay, hi guys. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. Um, it's been so long. Oh my goodness. So, you know, I've been playing this game for who knows how long now, and I thought I would do a video explaining my thoughts on the current situation. I did actually graduate from college, which took a long time, but I finally made it, and I'm actually currently trying to find a job. Things have been kind of slow, but I haven't really been playing SSO very much, and really, I haven't really been playing a lot, but I have been playing a lot of Red Dead. I've been really addicted to the game of late. And the reason why I haven't really been playing a lot of SSO is I just have nothing to do. That's my availability, you know? So take a nice long look at this nice emptiness. Yeah, and my level kind of explains it. But anyways, besides that, since I have like nothing literally to do, I guess I could go train. So that's what we're gonna do, because that's the only thing I can do, is train horses, because, yeah, that sounds a lot better than just running around like I thought originally planned. But I wanted to explain a few things. There's been a ton of videos that have been going out and around, and I'm just going to turn down the settings for the sound. There's been a ton of videos that are going around of late about SSO, how they're not really listening to their players. And since I kind of graduated from college, I know I'm not like a know-it-all. I don't know everything in the business world. I know there's a lot of different concepts, a lot of different things that kind of go out. But I wanted to really share my personal opinions and views on how I feel the game's what's going on, and from a business perspective of what they're actually doing. So I wanted to share kind of what I've been doing. I have no horses to train. One sec, I just can't figure out what to do. Okay, one sec. I've got this. If I repeat myself, I'm tired. It's like 2 in the morning. Okay. One moment. One moment. 15s. Okay, you could tell what I do mostly. I only have like 9 horses out of my 70 that actually need to train, so I'll just train this girl. It's totally fine. She's fine with it. Maybe switch out an outfit. But yeah, I wanted to like discuss some things and kind of have like a little discussion about like opinions and stuff. And I thought making a video might be a great opportunity to open up. I don't like that. One moment. So I try to explain my outfit decisions. Let me see. Everybody likes to go purple because she's purple, right? So one sec. I say that a lot, don't I? I do. I have some issues. I'm gonna wear white and white. Yeah, white and black. We'll go with that. It goes with that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, I don't know what I was wearing before. I just kind of didn't really care. Didn't really look at my outfit, so it didn't really look that sharp. Ooh, yes, I like those. And then I'm just gonna switch this out. I just switched out a white pad for another white pad. Nobody ever uses this saddle anymore, and I don't understand why, because that used to be the most popular saddle on SSO. This one and then this one. Like, these two were like very popular. Now nobody ever wears them anymore. Oh, and that and the Moreland set. The Moreland saddle, nobody ever wears anymore. It's so sad. I'm gonna wear it. Matches my outfit. And then this. That looks fancy. I know I'm not going with the purple theme, but you know, I like black and white. It looks professional. I look like I'm going to like I'm not gonna say a wedding or funeral. It looks like I'm going to an interview, but a very casual interview. Not even that. I would probably definitely wear a skirt or something. Not short shorts. We're definitely not wearing short shorts. Although, woo, hey, that doesn't look half bad. I love these short shorts. I wish they came out with more, and they only released them for a limited time, which also kind of messed me up. Why did they do that? I love these shorts. And they made a pink and I think a green pair, which I didn't like. They should have made like a jean pair. You know, like a regular jean pair. Oh, there's so many details. There's so many different ideas that I can come up with. I wish I was working for SSO. I wish I was like the CEO or something. I could definitely turn it out. So that kind of brings me into today's thoughts. So I really wanted to discuss what's been going on. And people have been saying that this is a war, and it's not really a war. We love SSO. We really do. And it's because we're criticizing them, we're bringing up these topics, not because we hate SSO. Because if we really hated SSO, yeah, we probably wouldn't play the game anymore and waste all that thousands and thousands of dollars that we spent playing this game, which is not a very good idea. But because we love SSO, we don't want them to fail, we don't want them to fall, is why we're critiquing them and making them, trying to get them to realize like what they're doing. Is this a girl or is this a boy? No, it's a girl. I think anyways, the guy, Royal Madness, just sounds, it rings male. Anyways, we really do care about this game, so much so that we don't want it to fall. Is that good? You think that looks good? I don't know if that looks good or not. I wish I had like the black saddle with the white bow, or the white bow with the, or the black bow with the white saddle bag. I think that would look really cute. On sec of fashionista. I don't really know if I want a bunny, because I mean bunnies are cute and all, but sometimes they just like they go to the bathroom a lot. The frog looks okay. It goes with my purple theme. No penguin. I think Daisy's in order. I know nobody like why, but you know, it's Daisy. This is the only dog that looks like Daisy in this game, so I wish they would update, not just make the terrier, but like make a running pet that would represent like the Labradors, the little dogs that sit in your saddle pad. Wish they would like update those. There's just so many different ideas that could come into play with this, and I really am in fear that SSO will go under, because I mean we love this game, we care about it, and that's why we really don't want bad things to happen at all to this game. And this is going to be kind of a long rambling video, but I have a lot to say and I really want to get the word out. So basically I really feel like SSO is going to go under in a couple years, and it's not because they're just making horses, it's because the customers themselves are just not happy. um, nothing is getting improved. We're only getting horses. They're not listening to the customers. And in a business, you have to listen to your customers. You have to get that feedback so that you can improve your product and the way you handle things. I mean, when I was working as a sales associate, I would give out coupons and I always tried to make the customer happy, and they always returned. I never really had very bad customers. The customers would come in and they would be like online shoppers, and they would come back in and say, you know what, I kind of like working with you. You give me discounts, I get more discounts in the store. And giving discounts makes the customer feel like, oh, I have more money to spend. I'm saving so much more money, I can spend more. And they end up spending like over $1,100, over $100, and some person actually spent like $2,000 on clothes, and they had like boatload of clothes and boatload of shoes, accessories, this and that. I mean, it was unbelievable the amount that they bought because they felt like they were saving money. When you make the customer feel happy, they're willing to spend on this game. I mean, they're willing to pay in the nose just so for their enjoyment. It's like going to a movie theater and everybody likes, I mean, I like Marvel. Everybody likes Marvel. Why is Marvel so appealing in the theaters? Well, it's entertaining, it's fun, it's amazing. There's superheroes, and there's Iron Man, beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, out of this world, handsome Chris Hemsworth Thor. I mean, who can forget that beautiful, most beautiful man ever? I mean, who doesn't want to see Thor? I mean, and, all the other guys too. But anyways, the main purpose is that because people enjoy watching the Marvel cartoon and the storyline, they want to know what happens next. What's going to happen to Thor? What's going to happen to I'm trying to think of all the others. The only reason why I watch Marvel is because of Thor. Let's just get that out of the way. But they return and they spend their money on that entertainment, that joy of seeing the different Marvel characters and seeing their favorites out there. The reason why I got into SSO was because I was intrigued by their storyline. It wasn't because of the horses. It wasn't because I felt like, I just needed to get SSO. But it was because I enjoyed their storyline so much so that I was willing to spend actual money on a game. And I'm not that kind of person that spends money on a game. So I broke down a long time ago and I spent money on a game. And I thought I would never, ever get this game, ever. Because I was always a penny saver, I never spent anything on something that you can never, resell. You can't resell this enjoyment, this entertainment. You can't just put your account up for sale, even though I know some other people have tried. They actually tried to sell their account, and it is in the bylaws, you can't do that. But, it's just, you can't reproduce this enjoyment in a game. And because I felt this way, I felt like buying Lifetime or getting the monthly and then buying Lifetime. And that's how a lot of other people felt. They loved the horses, they loved the quests, they loved the storyline. After saving Linda in the castle, I just wanted to know what happens next. It's one of those kind of games that you kind of want to know. You want to get involved in and see what happens, and you want to be a part of the storyline. That's why I love games like this, the RPG or RRPG games that have roleplay. I don't know what the exact name of it is, but I love games that have a storyline that you can interact with, because it's like watching a movie or reading a book that you can actually be a part of and have a place in. And that's what these games are about. I mean, there are so many different horse games out there in the world that you can just create a horse and, take care of. There's so many horse care games out there. It's unreal. But the reason why people like SSO is because you can ride your horse through an epic, magical adventure. You can explore new worlds. You can explore new storylines. You can interact with a story and become a soul rider. And there's so many things that you can do in this game that'll keep you entertained. Well, that is losing its glimmer. It's losing its shine. People are joining in, and they get to the level 21 or level 20 or 22. I have a friend that's level 22, and she's just so bored now with the game. She doesn't ever come on and play it very much anymore. And it's so sad because she's such a high level, and I'm so jealous of her level. I'm so jealous of her level. But because she just never plays it. There's so many friends of mine that I've made on this game that I don't even talk to anymore because they've lost interest. They get to the higher levels and then they just kind of go away. Anna Banana, I mean, is one of them. I used to love hanging out with her, and now I never see her on at all. And I met her through many old dressage club, Elite Dreamers United, and I never get to see her on anymore. And it really is sad to see all these old friends of mine. They just kind of broke off. And they don't play the game anymore. You get to a certain level and then it just gets boring. And I feel that way too. I have so many alt accounts I'm working on because I love this game so much that I don't want to let it go. If I just played my main all the time, every day, it would just get so boring and so... I mean, look at me, I'm training. That's all you can do nowadays, is just train. Especially when you have nothing literally to do. Oh, and achievements? Don't get me started. Star... Like, seriously, do we even need to? Like, really? So, anyways, that aside, I'm literally bored. My main account is just, there's nothing to do. And in order to have a business, a very successful business, you have to listen to your customers. You have to make them happy. You have to please them. If you're not going to make your customers happy, then you're not going to have a good business. Your business will go under. Your business will die out. And it's really sad. It's really sad to see things like this go. And the reason why people are bringing this up is because they love SSO. I love SSO, and we don't want it to go under. We want them to succeed. It's not that we're trying to hurt Star Stable's feelings, or we're not trying to bring them down. We're trying to build them up. It's because we care about them. Is why we're scared of losing them, and we don't want to lose them and care about them. And we're nitpicking them in an attempt to save them. But they just won't listen. And there is a time and a place where you're just going to have to draw the line and say, it's okay. This is their company. What they do, what they think, what they say is going to set the time. I mean, we can't change their minds. if they refuse to listen to us, then it's, enough is enough. And there's gonna be some people that'll say, well, River, you have to keep fighting. You can't just give up. I'm not saying to give up. I'm saying that I think we should also show them the proof, and then draw a line, you know? If they refuse to listen, they need a taste of their own medicine, and I'm pretty sure that they're seeing their revenues kind of drift to the side. I mean, decay doesn't happen overnight. Decay happens in time. And it takes time for them to see, like, oh, hey, we're not doing very good. What can we do to improve our business? I think as long as, I did these already. But I think as long as you keep telling them, then I think everything will be okay. I guess. I lost my train of thought because I couldn't find what I was doing. What am I doing? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're in the Sunfield, I think. No, we're going to Dundle. We're going to Dundle, sorry. But I think we do need to draw that line and just let them see for themselves where their decay is. Because it's never going to happen if they keep ignoring us. If that made sense. That didn't make sense to me, but oh well. I'm gonna go on a trail ride because it's actually Redwood that I'm supposed to go, not Dundle. See, I haven't done Redwood. Oopsie. But I don't know, like, there's just so many things that we could do to improve this game, to make it better, or make it the same. I mean, I always liked SSO for its originality. And then, I don't know, it's just these updates of cosmetic updates really just turned me off. Because it made me feel like they were taking away something that I was used to, in a way, if that made sense, right? Like, I like the new horses, and I've gotten used to the new look. But I felt like over time, that thing that I loved about this game is kind of going away. Slowly but surely. And I'm that kind of player that doesn't really spend money on games, so naturally I haven't really spent very much star coins. I've been saving my star coins for limited edition horses like this girl. And I haven't bought any of the new horses since, I don't know, I think September or so? I don't know. Maybe even more. And when I say September, I mean September 2020. I haven't bought any of the new horses since way back in 2020. I don't have the Jorvik Wild Horse, for example. I don't have the new Frisian Sport Horse, whatever it's called. I don't even know. Jorvik Frisian. I don't even know where I'm going right now. I don't have any of the new horses. And it's not because I don't like them, it's because I can't afford them. I save my money in the game, and I only spend it on limited edition horses, which is their big revenue sweep. I mean, literally. But it is nice to get horses once in a while, but not like all the time, because then I feel a great amount of pressure to buy. Because everybody, when a new horse comes out, everybody buys it, everybody gets it, and I feel a great amount of pressure to also spend money and get the new horse, but I don't. I'd rather have limited edition horses than horses that everybody else has, and that's how you kind of have to think of things. But this is what I needed, yeah. Excuse me. But I do like the new races. It gives you something better to do than having to do the same races over and over again. It's something new, some new scenery, something new to put your brain to work at. But it also really kind of brings you down, especially in training, because you have more races. It's going to take longer, and a lot of people don't like to take a lot of time in training, especially people like me. But you can like almost max a horse in 3 days. I think you can actually max a horse in 3 days. It used to be, back in the day, it used to take you 7 days, I believe, to max a horse. Now it only takes you 3. Can you imagine that? Just think of how many updates, how many new races we have. That's unreal. I mean, wow. And I am so tired. I should probably do this tomorrow. But I really wanted to express, because I've been seeing a lot of videos about comments and employees. Glassdoor, oh my goodness. I saw one reply from Star Stable that they were saying that Glassdoor is only one source. You can't base everything off of one source. And I'm just gonna say something. I use Glassdoor to find jobs, and most of the jobs that I find on Glassdoor are legit. Even more legit than Indeed. And that's saying a lot, because most people use Indeed to go job searching than they do Glassdoor. And Glassdoor is like I use it to apply for most insurance companies, to medical offices. A lot of medical and insurance companies use Glassdoor. So it's kind of funny to see that Star Stable actually uses Glassdoor. But, or has, like, a profile on there, even. But, I believe that if the employees left reviews on Glassdoor, they are legit. I believe that if you went to any other site, it would still be the same. As a personal user of Glassdoor, I really feel like it's more legit than any other place, because the company can't, there's a lot of, it's not really company based on the reviews. Like some companies, when employees do reviews, the company has a choice to like remove the review or to edit it. But on Glassdoor, I feel like it's more legit. This is exactly how employees feel. I mean, they did have some positivity. I mean, it wasn't all negative. But I think that they should take the negative reviews and just see it as a compliment. I mean, people just want you to get better. When somebody nitpicks you, they don't nitpick you because they hate you. They nitpick you because they want you to get better. At least some people do. There's some girls out there that just nitpick you just to be mean. But, you know, there's some good criticism and then there's just some bad criticism. And you gotta take the good with a tablespoon, or you need to take the bad criticism with a little bit of sugar, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is probably gonna come out stupid. But it is my opinion, so. I wish I could play Red Dead. I should play Red Dead. I want to play Red Dead. I hate this game already. I have been annoying so, and I feel so bad about it because I love this game. I spent thousands of dollars on this game. I can't play it anymore. Oh my goodness. I can't. Yeah, I don't have any of these guys. It's kind of sad. This is the one. Oh wait, is it? This one. This is the one I want. It took me a while because I really like them all. Because I can only get one, I had to randomize it. So I hit the randomizer said this one. So I'm getting this one. I was gonna get the Embermane, but I feel like the Embermane is just kind of for... It's gonna always be there. I thought it was gonna be like a limited edition, and that's why my friend bought it. But it's not limited edition. I'm sorry. I'm just having a really rough night trying to think through things. But overall, I really feel bad about Star Stable. And I really wish I could come in there, be the CEO, and change things around. I mean, they have teams, but it doesn't really hurt to switch up the teams, you know? Make it to where you put the people where you need them. You can retrain, you can promote, demote. You probably shouldn't demote. That would be bad. Unless they wanted it. Some people don't like to be manager. Some people don't like to be supervisor. Some people don't like their job, you know? They might want a change of scenery. But I really feel like SSO should just listen. And if they could just listen, actually listen and say, oh, we understand. If they just listened, I think that their company would thrive. I can't believe I'm saying thrive. Oh my goodness, I went to a really bad interview and their company name was Thriving. And they weren't thriving, they were not a very good company. They were not thriving at all. They were barely hanging on. But the thing is that I just really wish that they could listen to their employees, and I think that their employees and their customers, because if you listen to your people, you will get a really good response. The same goes with leadership and followship. Customers are kind of like followers, and the business is the leader. Now, the followers can choose to either follow somebody else, another company, or continue to follow the leader. But the leader needs to listen to its followers, as well as pay attention to what they're doing and how it affects the followers. So I think that if SSO could take a look at from our point of view, I think things would work out. But, you know, people make the business. If you don't have any customers or any followers, then you are no longer a leader and you're no longer a business. You need to make sure that people that you're with are happy, your followers are happy, your company is happy. Unhappy customers, business goes under. I've seen it time and time again with different retail stores, restaurants, businesses in general. See when your food and service goes down, and really it's customer service. A lot of times it's customer service that really is a very important part of the business and really needs to be looked at. A lot of times companies don't really look at the customer service section of their corporation, and it really hurts, and their business hurts as a result of that. You really need to have a good standing with your customers. You really need to have good customer service, because if you don't have that, your company will not thrive. Food and service, restaurants, a lot of times the service is pretty bad and you don't see a lot of people go to that restaurant, or their food is not very good, their product is not very good. Then people don't want to go back. People are getting tired of only serving one portion of the product. So Star Stable is a product. There are different groups of that product. There is the horse group of that product. There's the quest group of that product. And then there's the, I would say that horses, quests, and area, the adventure, I guess. The map is another product, because you get to run around, you get to explore the map. So horses, quests, and the map are your 3 products that SSO produces. So this restaurant serves, let's say, macaroni and cheese, the T-bone steak, and they serve pizza. It's a really weird restaurant that serves Italian food, American food, all rolled into one. Really, pizza's kind of Americanized now, so I guess you can do that. So the restaurant decided and said, you know what? We're only going to serve our customers mac and cheese. And that's all that we're going to produce. We're going to serve the others, but we're going to put a discount, and we're going to promote our mac and cheese meal only. And we're going to allow kids to eat free with our mac and cheese. We're going to really promote our mac and cheese, because everybody likes our mac and cheese. So that company puts the other 2, the T-bone steak and the pizza, aside, and they don't really focus on that. So they up the quality, they up the production of their mac and cheese. Well, customers come in and they want the full package. They want pizza, mac and cheese, and T-bone steak. Well, they got a lot of mac and cheese, but they barely got their T-bone steak. And they really wanted the T-bone steak. Some customers may come in and they really want pizza, but instead they get mac and cheese, and that's the only thing they get. Will that customer be happy? Yes or no? They really want a T-bone steak, but they got the mac and cheese, like heavenly present on their food plate. Will they be happy? Yes or no? Well, no, because they wanted T-bone steak, or they wanted everything. included, everything at once. They want new areas, they wanted quests, and they wanted horses. There has to be a balance. You can't just focus on one product. You have to focus on all your products, and you always have to focus on updating all your products. They updated the map. They're doing a very good job of the cosmetics of the map. The new look of Star Stable is very heavily present, and they're opening up new areas slowly but surely. But they're not working on their T-bone steak. They're not working on updating and producing that T-bone steak, and they run out of T-bone steak because they're not focused on it. They're focused on the mac and cheese, which is the horses. They're focused on producing those horses, and the horses look outstanding. Even I want horses, but at the end of the day, I want the T-bone steak and the pizza. I want the map opened up. I want more quests. I want to know what happens to Fripp. I mean, he's been sick for years now. Poor Fripp. I mean, if I was sick for this amount of time, I would be assumed dead, especially since he's in bed. You don't see his face, and he's just curled up in a ball. And I mean, Fripp is dead. He's a dead boy. I would consider him dead. Dead squirrel. I would have to, I mean, why didn't we make a funeral for him too when we were doing Elizabeth? Because, I mean, he's been sick for a long time. And we have not seen him in the story quest at all. And, you know, it's kind of things like this that, you want to find out what happens to Fripp. What happens to the Soul Riders. I mean, Elizabeth is gone. Who's going to take her place? Is it Rihanna? I mean, she that kind of hip personality. I know we've hinted that Alex takes her place, but who really does take over the Soul Riders? What's going to happen? What about the Dark Riders? I mean, we haven't heard from them in like a long time. Or even Mr. Sands. I mean, he's been out of the picture for a long time too, ever since we rescued Alex. I mean, there's so many dead ends to the story that would love to get answered and have yet to be answered. I like my T-bone steak. I want my T-bone steak. SSO, you need to make my T-bone steak and stop making the mac and cheese. Listen to your customers, make them happy, and focus on your product. Those are the ingredients for success. End of story. Done. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't subscribe to me. Bye.